maybe.
I think we are live now. Sending me messages for. There we go. I think we are live. We'll wait for confirmation in the chat.
Yeah.
But I'm
Looks
pretty
like
sure
we are live, Mom. Looks like we are live.
Everybody's getting rich right now as we speak.
Right. Fat money.
So how's everybody doing today on this Fat Money Monday?
Yeah.
Oh my God! I just woke up and I was not expecting this at all. What's going on, outer space? What up, dude?
Should have been the name of the stream, Fat Money Monday.
Right, exactly. What up, DD? What is up? Havez. I'm murdering that. I know I am. Are you guys all enjoying your fat money right now? Freaking NIO to the moon, baby. I just woke up, so I worked nights last night. Just woke up. I can't even speak. Just woke up, sitting here waking up to finally breaking even with NIO in my account. So that's fantastic. And then I see AMC, CCIV, Wish, Tesla, Palantir, all of them going to the moon. We are finally breaking free, but you know what? I'm just gonna live right now and just not even be negative. So,
hey, outer space, you the man.
I appreciate that. What's going on,
we
Cotton?
Really appreciate it.
Back to you, Cotton. Over here on ESPN, the Ocho.
The Ocho.
We're gonna see guys. We're gonna see 50 today in NIO. We're seeing 50. Okay, I'm probably wrong, but we're seeing 50. We're seeing 50.
I mean, we blasted past 48, so at least we hit that goal.
I mean, I was one day off of hitting 48, so I'll take that as a win.
Right? Yeah.
What's going on, Anthony? How you doing? Here we go to 50. Let's get it, baby.
When NIO was down, I wish I would have bought or could have bought a lot more, but I bought the dip as the dip was dipping. And like, just every time it dipped, I just kept buying little chunks every, 5-10 shares here and there. And then, I just run out of money at some point and you can't really buy anymore. And I wish I would have bought a lot more lower, but I mean, you can only do what you can do. I'm up 8% in NIO right now. Sadly, I bought a lot, well, actually, let me see. I don't think I bought a lot.
I bought a bunch when it was higher, so I had to average back down so that I finally broke even.
Yeah. The highest I bought was 47, actually. So, yeah, it's not that bad.
I mean, highest I bought was like 65, so.
Oof. But yeah, I bought a lot in the mid-30s. I don't think I was able to get any when it was at like 31 or anything. Let me see. 33 is the lowest I bought at.
Yeah, I bought a bunch when it was.
You can only do what you can do.
Right, exactly. Day off, but I am making more money in the market than at work. That's the way it should be. That's the way it needs to be.
That's when you're doing, doing something right.
That's when you know you made it. We've made it, chat. Now we're all jacked right now. Now we gotta be real. We gotta be real with you guys. I'm pretty sure. Maybe not. Maybe today's gonna be a green day. Maybe tomorrow will be a green day. But we're pretty high on the RSI, so. Yeah, you may or may not see a pullback at some point this week. Yeah. Maybe not tomorrow, but maybe this week. Yeah, sometime.
At some point. But I mean, like I always say, days where we're up crazy like this, I'm happy if we finish or even finish that day and including the next day as well. As long as we kept half of those gains, I'm happy.
Right. NIO, if NIO finishes at 4 or 5%, I'm literally banning you. Putting that bad juju over here.
I mean, gotta stay realistic, but yeah. I mean, it might just keep going up. It's been steadily going up all day, so we might finish around 9% or so. But then, I mean, yeah, there's got to be a pullback at some point, but probably only a few percent. So we'll still keep most of these gains. Yep, that's right, Cotton. Higher highs and higher lows. That's what's happening.
What do you guys think about GNGO? GNGO. It's not even pulling up on anything. Oh, let's see here.
Do you mean BNGO?
Yeah, I mean, if that's what you mean is BNGO, then we were both in that, but
we just
how's it doing today? It's up 3.3% on the day. I mean, it had its little run up. It's starting to get back up there where it was at before it tanked. towards that direction. I mean, obviously we're up at 15, but like that was kind of a sweet spot back in the day before it started running up.
Yeah, I mean, it is slowly heading down today. Again, that if that's what you're talking about, BNGO.
Right,
yeah, BNGO.
right.
We were both in it and made good profits on it when it was just being pumped up by everything. So we just rode it up and sold out.
Nvidia's taking off. I wish I could grab more. Are they doing a stock split? Is Nvidia doing a stock split?
I haven't looked. I haven't heard of anything, but I also haven't really been looking.
I mean, that would be 5%.
Yeah, it's doing good today.
So we think everybody's selling out of a lot of other junk and buying back into tech. Like this could be the tech day that we've all been waiting for.
Yeah,
we've all been waiting for it.
I think the past month, people have been buying back into tech, but today is just a huge shift, I think.
Right. Oh, for sure. For sure.
Huge shift. Yeah, so everyone's, but you can look at the Dow; it's down 0.5%, so that kind of validates that people are selling out of other stuff. The Nasdaq is up 0.72%, so people are buying back into tech, obviously.
Right.
I mean, CCIV is blasting off. AMC, I have Apple and CRM, and they're both up like 1.5%, so nothing crazy there. But yeah, XPeng and Lee are both up really good, so I think people are just starting to buy back into.
Right,
EVs
I'm telling you,
but
I'm fingers crossed. I'm hoping for 50 today. I'm hoping for 50.
I mean, that would be fantastic.
I'm hoping for 50.
Yeah, I wouldn't complain. Definitely
before 1,000. Before 1,000. If Nvidia splits, I'm buying in on the split.
I'm buying in before the split.
I mean, you could if you want to. I'm not that rich. I'm not that rich. But yeah, I mean, it's a fantastic day. We just woke, at least I just woke up from late night work last night, and I was not expecting to see blast off like crazy today. I was looking at pre-market this morning, and it was like today could be a kind of day. And I wake up and I'm up freaking like 8 or 9% in my own portfolio, and then yeah. I'm so upset that I can't invest into NIO with my 401k. Like, that's a little upsetting.
Yeah. You need to, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm working on that IRA. Yeah. Working on it. Working on it. I mean, what are you guys' top gains in your accounts for today? Are you guys up NIO working magic for a lot of you guys? Let us know.
Who saw our last video? Did anyone actually watch our last video? The 15 versus 30 year mortgage thing? Randomly off topic, but just curious. I mean, that's a long conversation we could have about your 401k situation. It's like, yeah, it sucks that you can't invest it, but you also get back whatever your employer matches.
Right.
So it's a free whatever it is, like 7% or something, last I knew. But you can make a heck of a lot more if you just didn't put in a 401k and you put in an IRA, and you made easily double that money. So it's like what do you do?
Holding 1,300 shares, 3-year hold for me. I mean, it's not a bad hold, Mountain Man. I think we're gonna see. I think we're really gonna see NIO take off next year, and then the year after that, it's just gonna be real good in the next 2 years. Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing all the expanding and everything this year, and I mean they're going to keep expanding next year. But they're expanding, and they're also building one new factory. But in the Jack partnership, they're doubling production.
Right.
So yeah, how long do you have to keep a stock in an IRA? I mean, you can buy and sell whenever. It's just you're just going to have to pay. If it's less than a year, you have to pay short-term capital gains. Well, just scratch that. In an IRA, you don't have to pay any taxes, actually. So from your sales profits or losses or anything, it doesn't affect your taxes at all because it's a retirement account. And then I could talk about that crap forever. And then there's ways of how you can pull money out of your IRA without being taken out the penalty, doing the whatever 20% penalty from touching it before you're 59 and a half. There's ways on that, and videos about that. I could literally talk about that crap for days. But yeah, in an IRA, you can buy whatever you want, sell whenever you want. You don't have to worry about wash sales, which is fantastic. So
Yeah. Yeah.
And then IRA also helps you a ton on your tax breaks as well. You can save a crap ton of money with your taxes. So,
yeah, Mountain Man, you're not wrong there. Full rollout of the ET7 Robotaxi Europe expansions, and I think I personally think that 2020, late 2022, early 2023, they'll probably announce an expansion into the States. Be great even if they do it before that, but they're going to be so focused on Europe for the next year or so. Like, I'm not even too concerned. Yeah. So, and then
hey Bob, what's up?
What's up, Bob? The big news coming out of the weekend, not even really dealing with stocks, is crypto. Binance being banned in the UK. That's huge. Binance is huge in Europe. Like that's a huge hit. That's a freaking huge hit. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens with that. Yeah, I have my own personal thoughts and feelings about that, but yeah. God, it feels so good to see NIO begin just straight rocket ships. Just kind of piss on all the haters, dude. I love it.
Right. Yeah, like the one guy that said we wouldn't see $47 this year. I mean,
yeah.
Here we are.
I mean, not even in just our YouTube, just like in the whole world in general.
Right. Yeah, all the media, you know, putting out nonsense.
How you guys doing from Cali with 2,600 shares of NIO, dude? I like it.
Heck yeah, Richard. Heck yeah. We're doing good. Man. Sitting good today.
Sitting on fat money in California, dude. Doesn't get much better than that. Hopefully you're on the freaking coast. Right there in the coast, man. That'd be real nice.
Bratwire, I'm assuming that's... Well, no. What is that? Chesterville... You mean Ontario? Or do I just not know what? Yeah, I'm assuming you meant Ontario. Next to Malibu, heck yeah. Hey, Richard.
Malibu.
Did you ever see Malibu's Most Wanted? The movie?
I've got 1886 shares of NIO, average $37. I'm up over 18,000, high from Ontario. Hell yeah, man. Yeah. I just love hearing... I love seeing it. I love seeing it. I love seeing it.
This is fantastic. Like we said before, there's going to probably be a little bit of pullback, but we should keep most of this.
Anthony, is that the case? I was kind of reading through an article, just like an overview. Didn't go really into detail. Haven't really had the chance to look into it a lot. But if that's the case, it's a little bit better. But like, if it's a straight ban, like here in the States, only like certain states have access to Binance, and then we have a Binance.us. Yeah, so it's like it's a hot mess.
Yeah, we have some people in our Discord that are all about crypto, and they're in the UK or somewhere in Europe, and it's a heck of a lot easier for them to buy whatever the heck they want. So yeah.
Yeah, it's
hard for us to buy.
It's kind of frustrating. Because I feel like it's just a lot of big institutions hate seeing us get all this fat money from crypto that they can't control. So then they're like, oh, if we can't control it, let's ban it. And that's not okay.
Yeah. And I mean, they're going to eventually probably put out their own thing so they can, you know, keep tabs on it, make money themselves off of it and stuff. So it's kind of hot garbage. Bogdan, you only have 10 shares of NIO at $34. I mean, you can only do what you can do. 10 shares is still a heck of a lot better than...
Right, and you're in at $34, my guy. They're sitting fat right now.
Right, exactly. I mean, I get just as excited hearing people say they have 10 shares as I do people saying they have 10,000 shares. Like, I mean, either way, everyone's situation is different. You can only do what you can do. As long as you're investing in general, you're bettering yourself. So, yeah.
Exactly.
And Suntan, I'm going with that. Suntan, yeah, stagnant NIO. That one guy, he comments on like a lot of our videos. He just posts stuff just to, you know, be a troll or whatever, just hate. And yeah, he said stagnant NIO. I think that was a Saturday's video. Yeah, I saw you replying back to him. That was funny. Yeah. Sure is stagnant.
10% every day. Yeah, I wish.
Right.
We even love it all the way from Sweden. Yeah.
I love seeing where everybody's at.
I think last live stream we had somebody from Australia. That was pretty dope.
Yeah, I think I've only seen a couple people from Australia in our stuff, so that's cool.
Binance is effed. Yeah, I mean, it hopefully it's not terrible. Hopefully it doesn't, get too much worse than this. Bunch of freaking control, man. Bunch of control. 34 good buy-in. Exactly, Anthony. $34 is a killing. That stock baby over there watching Bubble Guppies. He's over there chit-chatting. Yeah, that's his own personal opinion.
Romania, heck yeah. I think you're the guy that said he was from Romania as well. Hello from your mom's house, heck yeah.
Hey, I'm there too.
Thank you, son.
Idris is from Oslo. That's where NIO's going to be expanding to. Or that's going to be where they're opening. Yep. You'll have to send us some pictures on Twitter.
Yeah, I think when we came out,
right, but
Oslo, I don't know. So I think when we did the original NIO's going to Norway video, and we asked if anyone was from there, and I'm pretty sure it's the same person that said that they're from there. So that's pretty fantastic.
Yeah, that's
if you
really
see any on the roads, you can let us know. Email us pictures or whatever.
Merlin, me personally, I only have I believe it's 40 shares or so, maybe 50, somewhere in that ballpark. I'm using my own personal money to invest. I can't use my 401k, so I'm slowly I'm not a millionaire unless you guys might think I'm a millionaire. I am not a millionaire. I have to use my own personal money to invest because I can't use my 401k. So yeah, I'm working on 40 or 50 shares right now. Moving on. I'm waiting for a decent pullback before I attempt to buy more because I really don't want to raise my cost average anymore because I bought a bunch really high, so I really don't want to keep raising that.
Tanner, we love you too.
Flyer, like I used to tell my daughter, you can never get to the finish line if you don't start. Exactly. You
gotta start somewhere. Domino, I think you need to stop with the calls and stuff. You need to buy the shares because you've been struggling. I see you all the time. No, it needs to stay lower. Hi. So maybe buy the shares instead. Just funny because you comment all the time no, we need to stay lower. We've seen one in Sweden, ES8, if I recall right. Heck yeah, that's awesome. You started with 50 in January at 58, but I was able to load up and bring my average down to 43 with 347 shares. Heck yeah, that's what you need to do. That's the mindset more people need to have. A lot of people, when it's tanking, they sell because their average is in the 50s or something, and that's the complete opposite. If you believe in the company, just keep on buying as it goes lower because it's going to come back up. So yeah.
Let's see here.
Why is everything Money Channel so bearish about NIO? I haven't watched any of their videos, so I don't know.
We try to keep as big and as much as we are into NIO, and we love NIO. NIO's my biggest holding. I don't know about Chad, but NIO's my biggest holding. I'm really bullish on NIO. Too. I still try to keep. I'll always still try to keep a non-biased opinion on NIO. If it's bearish, I'm gonna say, hey, don't buy.
I'm gonna. Right.
I try to keep, but they're just, I don't know how people are so bearish on NIO, man. If Tesla was doing this, it would be front page headline of every single news outlet in the United States. 100%. Same thing with Ford, right. GM, all of them. This would be huge. Yep. But considering it's coming from China, that's why it has so much hate. And I don't understand it.
Yeah, Anthony, exactly. I agree. Just trying to bring it down, just like what the media does, tries bringing it down. So I think all the big guys can buy in cheaper.
Oh, let's see here.
Domino, thank you. You're awesome as well.
Let's see here. Yeah, I'm using my own money. Got Roth and WF. What's WF? Wells Fargo?
Yeah.
With the retirement and Fidelity, won't use them. Yeah. I mean, my employer doesn't allow us to invest into individual stocks unless it's the company stock. And I don't want to invest in that company stock, so I just have it in some like high growth mutual fund or something.
Yeah, I got lucky in where I'm at. We have simple IRAs, so then I can put whatever I put, from there that my company also matches a percentage. Then
right,
I can just put it in whatever. So that is nice. But I have a brokerage account as well. But most of the big majority of my money is in my IRA.
Damn. 115 degrees in Arizona, man. Could you imagine?
Yeah, there's someone I work with. She lives in Washington, and she said it's 100.
Yeah, it's like some big heat wave. I saw. Yeah, big heat wave. I saw it last night.
And she was saying that a lot of people where she lives don't have ACs, like they don't have air conditioning because it's usually cold there, and it's like that sucks. Like she said, her whole building, like because I'm assuming she lives in an apartment or something, only has one AC unit for the whole building that supplies the whole building, and it's just cranking nonstop, and it's probably just gonna die, and then she's gonna be sweating.
Right, that is dumb.
When do you think NIO will hit 60? Probably. I think probably August
Tomorrow.
or September. We keep going like this, right?
You guys are awesome. Keep it up, fellas. Appreciate it, Domino. Appreciate that.
I'm trying to get through all these comments. So if I missed you, just send it again and we'll probably get it.
Thomas, regarding the NIO lifestyle brand, what are their sales looking like? It's always about cars and the factory, but how's life doing? I've actually heard decent things about their NIO Life. I don't know if they've really talked more about it, like sales.
I haven't seen any actual numbers from them.
Yeah, as far as the NIO Life sales, we're not quite sure. Just kind of looking it up, see if there's anything on it. But I know that's. Let's see here. Actually, this is yeah, so it says with millions of products being sold annually, NIO Life is being overlooked by investors. So it's like this is like a whole nother, this could be a whole nother sector of NIO itself that's just not even being considered with a lot of investors. Let me see here.
Come on, load.
I don't think there's any, I don't see any like numbers. It's just them talking about NIO Life in general. Let me see here. Yeah, Tom, all those NIO, CCIV, XPeng, yeah, they're all to the moon today, which is fantastic. Sitting on fat money right now.
Richard, if NIO hits 8,000 in deliveries on Thursday, will that pump the stock, or is it baked in? It'll hit. So what I think will happen is, I mean, it really doesn't seem to matter what their deliveries are. A lot of times, unfortunately, the stock goes down after they do deliveries or earnings, but usually the week, like what we're seeing right now, usually the week before, or they usually release it towards the end of the week, and that the earlier part of that week, usually it takes off. So it kind of doesn't really react to the news of whatever deliveries they put out. The stock runs up prior to them putting it out, and then usually there's like a 3% pullback or something. So, I mean, but if they do 8,000, that could definitely, instead of going down after they release deliveries, I could make it go up for sure. Because that would be huge. That would be breaking the previous record by like 7,500 or something. Because the latest, I think the highest they had before was mid 72s. I think 72, 60 something. So yeah.
Oh, let's see here. If NIO hits 8,000 deliveries on Thursday, that'll pump the stock up. So I think, okay, so what the reason NIO is up today, and this might answer some other questions in chat. So the news that came out with NIO today is they announced that they're going to hold, what was it? It was for their
NIO Power Day.
NIO
Power Day next month.
Yeah, so they have NIO Day, and then they have NIO Power Day, which is coming in July. So that could be something decent.
Yeah, and that's for their third year now. It's like their 3rd year anniversary of NIO Power.
And then there was something, I thought there was something else.
There was a bunch of news today that we'll be doing videos on. But how long do you guys plan on holding NIO? At least 5 years.
Until they stop selling cars.
Right.
Until they stop selling cars.
Alex, loving the streams midday. Yeah, we're going to try doing more around this time because they've been doing pretty good. Put on Baby Shark, Mike.
What's that?
Bob said to put on Baby Shark.
Oh, yeah, he loves that on Netflix. Yeah, he loves that show on Netflix. Right now it's Bubble Guppies.
Tesla recalls helped the NIO. Yeah, that's no good from Tesla recalling like 300,000 of their China vehicles. They've been struggling, it seems like, with quality issues, maybe. Probably get hate for saying that, but I mean, it is what it is. This is their like second big recall in like what, 2 months or so.
Right. We appreciate that comment, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, we honestly try to keep you guys up to date on everything NIO daily. And honestly, it's a lot of freaking work. Like, a lot of people probably think, like, obviously we both have full-time jobs. We have families. Like, we have life outside of YouTube. And it's like, it's a lot of freaking work that goes into YouTube. Like, it's not just like, hey, slap a quick video up. No, it started off like that. And then as we started to slowly kind of figure things out and get better and figure out how YouTube actually works, like, it's a hell of a process. I'm not going to lie. But hey, we enjoy doing it because obviously we like making money in the stock market. And know you guys do as well. So that's the reason we do it.
William Lee snuck into the Tesla factory and sabotaged the assembly line. It's funny.
Let me see here.
I know we probably missed some.
I know, yeah. I'm kind of scrolling up just to see if we missed any. Seen a few XPeng. Sorry, seen a few XPeng around here in Oslo. Oh yeah. The thing is that I noticed the size of the car. The G3 seemed quite small compared to the cars on the road. Yeah, I like their car too. I like XPeng's G3. Is that?
Yeah.
It's that's the one with the suicide doors on it.
Nah, I don't know.
Or maybe that's one of their model trim packages or something.
Some other NIO news that came out was they have 284 battery swap stations now, and just on Friday they had 277.
Right.
So they gained they gained seven over the weekend. I mean, they're cranking them out.
Listen, if you guys aren't subbed to the channel yet, hit that sub button.
Right.
That's all we ask over here. That's all we ask.
Yeah, there's a lot of good news that's coming out.
Yeah.
Right
so
now.
I'm kind of hoping this continues on. I would love to just see. I mean, obviously everybody would love to see NIO just keep trending upward. But hopefully, fingers crossed, we keep going.
Tom, thank you. We really appreciate it. We try to keep it real over here, not like just, trying to just pump crap up and trying to hype everyone up. We just try to tell it how it is. Obviously we're excited about NIO, but we're gonna, stay real with everyone. Like Mike said earlier, if they start not doing so hot, I mean, we're definitely gonna tell you because, obviously it's both of our biggest holdings. So,
I mean, it's like 75% of my portfolio is NIO. So,
yeah, it's 30 or 31% of my portfolio. But yeah, that's my biggest holding. My next holding down from that is literally half the money that I have in NIO. So
right.
Yeah.
Richard, NIO's up based on XPEV IPO. We think that ran up last week. Well, actually, so when XPEV announced their IPO, it was on like a down day for most of the market. So everything was down except XPEV. They were actually up because of that IPO news. But I'm kind of hoping we hear a little bit of news about NIO's IPO, but we haven't heard anything yet. No news reports about it. I did see a guy on Twitter saying that October, but that same picture that he showed with NIO in October showed XPeng in October. So clearly the picture was wrong.
That was either from March or May. I can't remember. So it's, So things obviously have changed.
Yes, exactly.
NIO is my bank account.
I mean, essentially that's what it is for me. Yeah. Using my savings account as NIO and yeah.
Richard, 1,400 shares of XPEV. Yeah. I want to get into XPEV. I was in them before, back last year around November when everything was just blasting off stupid amounts. And I originally bought into XPeng wanting to hold long, but I sold once everything was just blasting off like crazy. And then I kind of stopped looking at them for a little while, which was a mistake. But then I've been wanting to get back into them. I've been buying some other things and they got kind of put on the back burner. But yeah,
I think honestly, the the three Amigos, the freaking XPEV, Lee, and NIO, like, are all decent buys right now. I think those are.
Yeah.
Like, I personally don't think you can go wrong either way. This is not financial advice, but I don't think you can go wrong
NIO,
either way.
And my ranking for them would be NIO, XPeng, and then Lee.
Me personally, I'd probably say NIO, Lee, XPeng.
I mean, Lee doesn't have a EV vehicle though.
Yeah, but I have reasons for it. I think. Well, let me see here.
Ford's latest F-150 seems promising. Yeah, I mean, the price is really good, but the range is okay. When you're towing, probably expect that to be cut in half because that's what other manufacturers say that have EV, electric trucks. So yeah, you'd only be getting like 150 or closer to 200 for range, which I guess isn't terrible, but I just think like if you're towing something and you need to charge it, like you're gonna have to unhook whatever you're towing, put that somewhere, and then charge it, and it'd be more of a hassle. But yeah,
Tom, we appreciate that comment. We really do.
Yeah, Tom, so much more to NIO than just EV.
Yeah, exactly. It feels good to read stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean they have the lifestyle stuff. It's like a whole lifestyle, really.
Right.
Anything. I mean, you can buy plates that are NIO plates and bowls. You can buy literally anything. So yeah.
Tanner, you guys do great work. We appreciate that, Tanner. Appreciate that, my guy. I have an interest in Lee too. Yeah, I do as well. I'm not invested in them, but I still think they're a decent company. I think they have good things coming for them. William Lee will be starting in the movie Coming to America 3, right? Coming to America 3, 2023.
But yeah, Thomas, going back to the Ford Lightning, I do like the truck. I like that it looks like a normal truck. It doesn't look like some ridiculous thing. And like I said, the price is awesome. It's not like $100,000 truck or 80,000 like a lot of them are that are full electric. So price is really good. The range, like I said, is good unless you're towing something, then it's kind of probably unfortunate, but it's still, I mean, still gonna beat putting gas in a truck probably because that's expensive. So yeah, I think they're definitely on the right path with that.
I heard the October, but that was previously. Also, the IPO of NIO was stated at about $4 billion. But maybe with expectations doing that amount, maybe NIO will expand. So the only concern we have with the NIO IPO in Hong Kong is the offer of more shares. We're already double everybody else, or damn near double all the other EVs in China. NIO has about 1.6 billion outstanding shares, while everybody else has like 800 million, 900 million. So the last thing we want is them to offer more shares, but hopefully we've through all of our research stuff, we've seen reports of them possibly already having this budgeted, already having the shares available for this offer. So fingers crossed they don't have to offer any more shares, because really we don't want to dilute this any more than what it already is. NIO's got a lot of catch up to do with all those shares. So fingers crossed we don't offer any more, because nobody wants to see a red day on an IPO day.
Right. Yeah, I like Richard. I like Fisker as well. It seems good, but yeah, like you said, they're not producing for a little while.
Oh, let's see here. NIO printing tendies today. Oh, damn right they are.
Yeah. Yep. AMC's going up good too. It's at 4.
Yeah, AMC's up almost 10% on the day as well.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a needed thing for AMC, but we're still in. I mean, it's following suit. It's following suit, staying in that $50 to $60 range where it's been for the last, since mid-June, last 2 weeks. Right. It's just been hanging in there. So I think it's just a matter of just keep holding, and eventually we'll see this thing kind of break out of that and just go off to hopefully 100 by then. At some point, you would think.
Yeah. Can we hit 50? I mean,
I'm saying 50 today. I'm hoping for 50 today.
I'm hoping for 50, but I don't think we'll hit 50 today. That's for sure. Just wait. Nicola's gonna have the clutch of the century. Are you serious, or are you joking? That would be awesome.
Enjoy the banner. If you're ever out near LA, let us know. We'll do.
I'm
from Ohio, so
yeah. Just like Lordstown, though, if they, I could see them turning it around, and you could make good money on it. But yeah,
that's what makes me nervous about Nikola and stuff like those kind of companies in Lordstown. Yeah.
Right. Hey, if 50 today, if it does, I'm ordering some Wagyu. Can I come over for dinner? Or
come. Table's always open. Got a spot for everybody.
I'll take some Wagyu.
Let's see here. Yeah, I'm waiting for CCIV to really start to take off. I mean, obviously it's up 7% today, but the thing with CCIV is they got their merger in July, so that'll be a big day, I believe, for CCIV. I'm hoping for a $65 day so I can sell out and then buy back in when it tanks off and not get burnt.
Right.
Obviously, it's not going to happen, but that would be fun. I would love that.
Thomas, I'll have to look into it more then. I haven't been paying attention to Nikola to them since all the crap came out about them faking stuff, and yeah.
You guys are doing such a great job. Thank you so much. It's been very helpful for me to follow. Hey, we appreciate that compliment. We're trying to help everybody out. You know, we have to do the research ourselves in order to invest, so we might as well share that with you guys. So,
yep.
So yeah, hopefully y'all, enjoy it as much as we do. So,
Thomas, yeah.
Let's see here. Does BB work with the NIO? That I don't know.
Yeah.
Are you talking about BlackBerry? I know Nvidia's working with NIO with their chips, but right, Bob. AMC is not your typical meme stock.
Yeah,
well, I think a lot of the reason.
Yeah,
I'm thinking a lot of the reason AMC and GameStop have been pretty kind of like, I don't know. I can't say for GameStop because I haven't really been following GameStop. That's kind of still slowly going up. With AMC, it's like everybody's getting distracted with all these other stocks.
Yep.
Like, hey, let's pump Wendy's. Let's pump Chick-fil-A. Like, Taco Bell.
Right.
Like, come on, guys.
Canoe and Clover.
Everyone's trying to make fat. I understand everybody wants fat money, but you got to stay focused on what's going to make you the fat money, not.
Right. Exactly. Do you have Tesla as well? Yeah, well, at least I think we both have Tesla.
Yes,
I
have Tesla.
For sure. It's my. I pretty much have equal money in Tesla and CCIV, which is my next biggest holding. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe if it comes off wrong in the videos, but like we said, we just try keeping it real. But anytime we kind of knock Tesla for something, or say Tesla's not doing something as good as somebody else, like everyone hates us and we get all the hate comments. But it's like, I mean, we're just keeping it real. The facts are facts. So, I mean, we're both in Tesla. We want it to do good, but I mean, if they're not doing as good as someone else, or someone's product is better, then we're gonna tell you that because it's the truth.
Right. Right. I mean, if Tesla comes out with a car tomorrow and says, "Hey, this is going to get 1,000-mile range with 1,500 horsepower," like, we're going to tell you that's better than the ET7. You know, as much as I like the ET7, that car is going to be better. It's just right now, NIO's got the hand. But we still, yes, like he's saying, we both are invested into Tesla, and we both still like their products. It's just there's other things that are better.
Yep.
So, let's see here.
Mike, does your son like Cocomelon?
Cocomelon? We have not opened that can of worms of Cocomelon because of that. He's over there mad because he wants to watch Cocomelon. No, we have not opened that can of worms yet, so we're kind of glad it's just bubble guppies right now.
Right.
Because
my daughter
I don't want to sing songs all day.
Yeah. Do you see any other EV company implementing a battery swap like NIO? I for sure
there
do.
were reports of other companies doing it.
Yeah, I do, especially in China, because you get more of the benefits if your car is battery swap enabled. I don't
Yeah,
know what they're called over in China, but yeah, like you get the incentives if you buy an EV, but it's only up to a certain price or whatever. But if it's battery swap enabled, then you get more for it, or
right.
you still get the subsidies or whatever the heck they call them in China. Um, so yeah, and since like we said before, Tesla only makes money off subsidies, I could see them trying to finagle their way of, making it better. One of their
Right.
their cars battery swap enabled, so then they get those subsidies.
I think honestly,
yeah.
I think I've said it before in videos, and I'll say it again in like the live streams and stuff. I think that's going to be the future of EVs is battery swap. I think obviously you're still going to have charging for people who don't want the battery swap and who just rather charge at home or go out and be on the charge. I think battery swap is going to be the next kind of gas station kind of setup.
Yeah, especially because here I go knocking Tesla, but last I heard, Elon said that he is perfectly fine with how battery charge times are right now, and I don't think that's very great.
To me, 30 minutes is too long.
Right? Yeah. So I don't. He might have changed his stance on that since I've heard that, but yeah, you need to get it. You need to always be improving on that.
Right. And I've seen videos of like long lines at like Tesla charge points waiting for them to charge, and yeah,
all the charging stations here, every time. I mean, I sent you a picture. I don't know. It's been a couple months now, but every spot is always full.
Right.
So yeah, it would suck if your battery needs charged, but you have to sit there and wait a half hour for someone else's to be charged, and then sit another half hour waiting for yours to be charged.
Right.
Yeah.
NIO Robotaxi in Israel. Yep, we made a video on that a couple days ago, actually.
Bob, you're right. 55 cents from 50 on NIO. Can we hit it today? I mean, we're still trending upwards. It's slowed down.
I mean, at the start of the video, we were hanging around the $49 mark. So
yeah, so we could
get it.
We could see 50.
Let's get it.
Yeah, I see robotaxis
huge.
Being
we hit 50
huge,
today.
Yeah, I see robotaxis being huge income maker for companies.
Opinions on the next billionaire-powered space race? I haven't been following it too much, but I've heard rumors of Jeff Bezos of Amazon possibly trying to get into the space race, and then obviously we have Virgin Galactic.
Yeah, they just got approved to send people to space, and their stock went up like stupid. But yeah,
between that and SpaceX, like, yeah.
I mean, my money's on SpaceX, so.
That's when you know you've made it. Like, you just have so much money. What can we do with our trillions of dollars? Oh, let's go start a space company. Start sending people to the moon. Like,
exactly.
It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. There's a petition for Bezos to stay in space. I mean, you may not.
Yeah, I saw that. There was a lot of signatures on that sucker too. I thought that was funny because he said he's gonna go to space or whatever, and a lot of people are saying, yeah, you should probably just stay there. No, I didn't see Jeff Bezos' spacecraft. I actually haven't been following any of his space stuff. Bob, you said he sold out of Tesla. Yeah, another guy in our Discord, Wilson, said he sold all of his Tesla shares too.
So Blue Origin announces that Jeff Bezos and his brother Mark will join the auction winner on the New Shepard's first human flight on July 20th. Auction bidding is already at 2.8 million with nearly 6,000 participants and from 143 countries. Absolutely ridiculous. The very first seat for New Shepard sells for $28 million. I mean, $28 million to sit with a billionaire while you go to space, like...
People will do it. There'll be people that do it.
Is that what it looks like? That's wild.
What's it look like? I didn't see it.
Let me see if I can find a picture. I don't know if playing any of these videos is bad. Like, I don't want to... Look at that. Is that it?
Oh, that's weird.
Between that and then, like, if you look at the Starlink looks like a freaking rocket ship from the 80s. Not Starlink. What am I saying?
It might be Starlink.
Starship.
Will you guys buy a NIO car when it comes to the US?
For sure. If I had the money.
Right, if I have the money, ET7 or whatever else comes after that.
This is look at this.
Let me see.
That's Starship.
Yeah.
It looks like it's straight from like the 70s or 80s, old technology. But it, like, the way it like lands, I don't know if you've ever watched any of the videos on it, but it'll land itself just like all the other SpaceX boosters and stuff. Like, it's
I've seen
making them reusable, like really cool technology. Elon Musk out here doing work.
Doing better stuff than our own government. Let's see trying to figure out where.
Let's see here.
What's going on with NIO? We just think it's mainly people buying back into tech, and then mainly EVs in general, because Lee, XPEV, CCIV, they're all blasting off.
Right.
There is a bunch of good news as well that's coming out with NIO, but I mean, also their June deliveries are going to come out this week, which is going to be big news because it's probably going to be their biggest delivery month ever, which is going to be huge. Also, they announced next month their NIO Power Day, which is going to be like a celebration of their 3rd year of NIO Power. So, and there's other articles that are coming out. There's just a bunch of stuff that's been coming
Basically,
out.
a whole bunch of good stuff for NIO today. Whole bunch of good stuff.
Yeah. Stardust, NIO's battery swap model, should be working pretty well in a densely populated city. I mean, that's exactly where the battery swap fits in.
Right.
Because like my sister lives in Chicago, and you know, people in like New York City, Chicago, other big cities, they don't have a garage or anything to, you know, charge their car. So that's where battery swap comes in for sure.
What's going on, Tyler? How you doing, man? Appreciate you guys hanging out. Appreciate everybody being here. We might have to do these live streams more if you guys are enjoying them. We'll have to do them more.
Yeah.
Hope you guys are all
hit that sub button.
Having a great, if you're not subbed, hit that sub button. It's the best way to support the channel and keep you guys up to date. We try to do best we can to keep you guys up to date on NIO.
You would buy a NIO when it comes to Canada? I mean, yeah.
My goal is, that would be an awesome goal to have, is by the time NIO comes to the United States, I can buy an ET7.
Yeah.
That would be dope. If I would love that. I would love that.
Yeah, Richard, there's also stuff about the 5G stuff that came out. I haven't looked at the article yet. I just saw the headline. I'm going to be looking at that after this.
There's a whole bunch of content that we have to make to put out to you guys. Whole bunch of it.
Thank you. Thank you, Phil. The free market always does things better than the government. Yes, it'll be better, cheaper, and faster. The time to produce the product will be faster. And it'll be a lot cheaper to produce that product.
Right.
So, yeah. It's usually how that goes.
Oh, let's see here. But yeah. I mean, a lot of good news on NIO today. Hopefully things continue in this direction tomorrow. I would love to see it. I do expect some kind of pullback sometime this week, but we also have I don't think we're going to get the quarter results this week. It's only going to be delivery numbers. I think we'll get the delivery numbers for June on Thursday, which is the 1st. And then we will get the quarterlies, in a month or so. Yeah,
and what Fidelity is showing right now is August 9th for earnings. So, I mean, we'll at least get we'll get July or June's delivery numbers, but we'll also probably get Q2 delivery numbers as well. Well, I mean, either way, we'll know it because it's just simple math added up from the last 3 months. But yeah, earnings themselves aren't going to be supposedly, a month and a couple weeks from now.
Right. So we'll do an updated. We did our price prediction on NIO on where we think it's going to go, and we also did a Q2 prediction video. Those were obviously both in the same video, but we did predictions on all of that, and that's up. And when we get the numbers on Thursday, we'll probably release a video for Friday or this weekend about our predictions for the Q2 with the numbers that they put out.
Yeah, Bob, the volume is going down, but I mean, we're still over 100,000 for every minute, which is double what we've been doing lately. So this could be, you know, an 80, 90 million volume day like we used to see, which is what we need.
T Diddy, I'm almost 500% or 500%. I'm up almost 500 in NIO. Hell yeah, man. Gains are gains.
Heck yeah.
In order, I own NIO, Tesla, XPeng, and at half, CCIV, and ChargePoint League at quarter. Oh, excuse me.
Phil, NIO price has never looked back since Chad, you know, I got my chair. Yeah. That's been a joke too.
Oh, well,
I got another chair. I got another chair sitting over there. If we want real gains, you know, I could bring two in the picture. Really make this thing blast off.
Maybe it'll really blast off once we get the basement finished. Move out of the bedroom.
Yeah.
Let's see. What's a reasonable price to get into NIO? So depending on whether or not this is your first, like if this is your first chance to buy NIO, I mean, I personally, if I'm looking to buy NIO right now, I would probably wait for a pullback. Obviously, I don't think I would buy today. But obviously, dollar cost average in, you know, split your payment up into quarters and just buy a little bit now, wait a couple days, wait a week, wait a month, buy a little bit more, and just keep waiting and just trying to buy low and just let it ride up.
Yeah,
you know,
I would maybe buy a little bit if there's a pullback before the June numbers, buy a little bit, and then it might pull back after the June numbers are released. So then, you know, that's when you could throw in another chunk. But there's definitely going to be red day coming at some point. So it's just, when is that red day going to be? So yeah, it's hard to say. Let's see.
This may have been asked plenty of times before, but when do you guys predict profitability? No, that's fine. We'll answer questions easy. We'll answer questions multiple times. We actually don't mind it. So I'm predicting the end of this year. Chad believes what did you say? Sometime next year?
I say mid next year to early next year. By Q1 or Q2 at the latest, I think. Next year. But yeah, there's a lot of people thinking it could be by the end of this year. I just try to stay a little conservative, and so, but yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it is.
You think
Q4
it's gonna be
year.
next year with that ET7 being 50,000 is the goal, like deliveries.
Right? That's just ridiculous.
I got a couple shirts on Amazon, but not that many options.
Tom, I do agree with that. As Buffett has said, time in the market is better than timing the market. So
right.
Yeah. You never know. I mean, you could be waiting for a red day and it's, you know, from now we go up another 10% and then you're sitting there waiting for a red day and the red day finally comes and it only goes down 3%. So you would have been better off getting in a week ago before the 10%. So it's hard to say. So yeah.
Tesla has a lot of F-ups this year, including Bitcoin. Yeah, Tesla's kind of screwed the pooch a couple times. I mean, they're still a great stock, but I think a lot of this comes from the hands of Elon Musk.
Yeah, raising the prices every month it seems like, and then the Model S Plaid raising it by 10,000. That's kind of ridiculous. Canceling the Model S Plaid Plus, the Model Y base model. Yeah, it seems like they got too many things going on and they can't keep up. But yeah.
Let's see here. Alden, what is the next pullback target to buy for buy-in? I thought it would be 43, but right, exactly. I mean, if you're thinking 43, now we're up to 50. It just maybe a 47 pullback. I don't know. It's so hard telling because, I mean, obviously today's really good. Obviously we're sitting around 45 or so. at the beginning of the day. So maybe like a 45 to 47 pullback range. Possibly. It could go a little bit lower than that. Could go up. Who knows?
Yeah.
It's hard. It's really hard telling. But again, their numbers coming out in the end of June or Thursday. Hopefully Thursday. We say it like that's when they're coming out. That's what we're predicting because the last 6 months, that's when they've been releasing them. It's the first of every month. So, on a drive from Vegas to LA, midway, there are about 50 Tesla stations and some are always available. Well, yeah, I'd expect that in that kind of area. You'd expect that many, charging stations.
Yeah. My friend thought he was going to make more money than me trading NIO instead of investing in NIO. I'm the one that has been laughing hardest since January 9th. That's funny. That's funny. Good place to get NIO clothing? I honestly don't know. Richard, you believe reason NIO is up is because of this channel? I mean, some people believe that. Just China. Yeah, we had a lot more shirts and stuff on our on the website where you can buy our shirts and merch and everything, but we had to switch everything around because if you guys remember when we were stock nerds, we had to switch our name. And honestly, we've been pretty busy and we haven't been able to add a bunch of stuff back. So right now, basically the only what we have now is like our logo on the front of it and like nothing on the back. But yeah, we need to find some time and do some NIO shirts. What's the best time to sell? I mean, that's up to you. We're not selling. We're holding long for sure. Sorry if I'm missing anything. Just if I miss you, just send it again. Do live chats every day. NIO is up. We're gonna try to do it more often around noon. At least while Mike is on nights, because his schedule's weird. Like he does nights for like a month or something, and then goes back to days. So we could do live streams possibly on days where he's off too. During the day.
Got some high pulp orange juice.
Unbelievable.
Get it, man.
Andy, yeah, the only reason really, I mean, there's a lot of NIO news coming out, but also their June deliveries are going to be coming out here by the end of this week. And they announced their NIO Hour Day, which is going to be next month. They released that today. There's a bunch of good news about NIO today, but I think the main thing is a lot of people are buying back into EVs in general and just tech because CCIV, NIO, XPeng, Lee, they're all up like crazy.
Yeah, we definitely have some, we have a video coming out tonight. We're going to have to record a video for today. And then we're going to have to, like, we're going to have 2 videos tomorrow. Like, we have a whole bunch of news coming out.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll live stream tomorrow. So I'm off tonight and tomorrow. So maybe we'll live stream tomorrow. I don't know. We'll feel it out, see how things are going. Right. And see how things, we'll possibly give it a shot. I don't want to overkill the live streams.
I mean, but people
but
are
I also enjoy doing them too. So
right. Because we get to talk about a lot of other stuff that we don't talk about in
Exactly. But if you guys aren't subbed to the channel or this is your first time new here, welcome in. We like to talk about NIO a lot around here. So if you guys are not subbed to the channel yet, hit that sub button. We also talk about other stocks, but NIO's our big baby over here. Yeah. We're slowly kind of talking about other stocks. That's why we do the live streams, because it allows us to talk about other stocks that we don't really get to talk about on the channel. And yesterday was a good chance to prove, to show that. So it's like we came out. So on our last live stream on Friday, we had people asking us questions about mortgage loans and 15-year versus 30-year and whether or not they should pay more. And it's like we released that video, and it's like Not a whole lot of our community watched it. I think we only had like 250 views on it, but when we release a NIO video, we get like 1,500 views. So it's like we try to feed what the community likes, and so doing these live streams gives us a chance to talk about that other stuff, you know. So, but if you're not subbed yet, hit that sub button.
Yeah, Richard, NIO should give you both cars to promote. I mean, I'll take an ET7. I'll take anything, but I mean, I won't complain.
Right.
All their cars are awesome, really.
NIO, if you're in here and you're listening, hey, we'll take an ET7 to try out here in the States for you guys.
Right. Yeah. No problem. Do you think it's going to keep going up? I mean, we might hit 50 today. That would be nice, but it's kind of leveling out now. I expect to pull back at some point.
You might have to get a hold of Robinhood for that. It sounds like a troubleshooting issue.
Never lose if you don't sell. NIO through 2025. Yeah. Yep. Anything new on NIO coin? I haven't.
I haven't heard anything since that one article.
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything since that one article.
And yeah, Thomas, apparently the chip shortage is over. Yeah, we've been talking about that. You know, William Lee's been saying for a while now, May was the peak of the chip shortage for them at least. And then there was another article that came out and just said the peak of the chip shortage in general, not just for NIO, was May. And then the huge factory in Japan that supplies the world with like a third of the chips is now back at 100% capacity. So yeah, I think it's definitely is not all the way over, but it's definitely getting better and only going to get better since that huge factory is back to 100%.
Right.
You love my chair? Oh, thank you.
You guys make me feel like I have friends to keep the live streams up. Hey, we appreciate that. Listen, we're friends with everybody.
Me?
We're both two dudes that are actually really easy to get along with for the most part. So
for the most part.
For the most part. Like, I'm a very, very nice guy. Like, I'll give the shirt off my back for somebody. And I'm not just saying that for the stream. That's like that's the way I am in real life.
You have charge point? Yeah, I've been in and out of charge point.
We're actually in charge point on the Discord portfolio.
Yeah.
And that's going to be fat today. That Discord portfolio is going to be fat.
Yeah, it's going to be real good. I planned, we've talked about this before, but I bought charge point, I don't know, it's been a couple months ago. I've been in and out of it a couple times, but then this last time I got into it and planned on holding it long, but it popped up like 10%, and then I just took profits because I knew it was going to come down. Next day it came down. I bought back in. It popped another 10%, sold it, and yeah, that was one of those that I meant to keep track of because I wanted to get back into it and hold it long because it's going to be good long, but it got put on the back burner because other things came into play and but yeah, charge point I think is going to be a good long-term play.
Oh, for sure. So we're up 57% in charge point in the Discord portfolio.
That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to the Discord portfolio.
Right. Let me see here. Oh, what the hell's going on? No, don't sell off. A lot of pullback. RSI's down to about 30 right now, at least at this minute. Seems to be a lot of things kind of just going down.
Domino, that would be ridiculous.
AMC, huge sell off there.
Really?
Yeah, huge sell off in AMC.
Oof.
I mean, I don't want to say huge. It looks bad because it's Weeble. Weeble likes to make things extra dramatic, so it may not be that bad.
Yeah, in Fidelity, it doesn't look that bad.
I mean, we went from almost $59. We lost about $1 with AMC.
Yeah, Domino, are you guys in Cardano? We're both in Cardano. Musk is a genius and self-sabotaging. Correct.
Well, let's see here.
It seems like NIO's kind of leveling out, which is, I mean, at least it's holding this level.
Right. I wanted to see $50 today. If we could see $50, that'd be fantastic. But I'm more than happy with 9% on the day.
Right.
So.
Yeah, regarding not buying NIO when it was hovering at the 30s, did you guys buy it at 30s? Yeah, I bought, I think I said earlier, well, let me look real quick. The lowest I bought, because I ran out of money and I wish I could have bought it like when it was at 30 point something or 31. But the lowest I bought was 33.28.
Right.
So, yeah, and then I bought more. I mean, let me see. I bought at 33, 34, 35. I bought twice in the 33s, so I was able to snatch up some shares low. But yeah, as always, wish I could have bought more, but it is what it is. AMC's recovering a little bit after that. So.
Yeah, I wanted to buy more in the 30s, but same thing, I didn't have the money. So I think I got in at like 34s or so. My cost average for NIO is 36. That's
yeah, you're killing
Bobby's
it over there.
Fat too.
Yeah, I mean he has so many shares too. It's unbelievable. he's doing it good over there.
Let me see something. Yeah, Katie, so I own like 40 or 50 shares of NIO because I'm using my own personal money, so I can't use my brokerage, which is unfortunate. But that's oh God, come on, NIO, with the pullback. We've had to say something. It's that 1 o'clock sell off.
Yeah, I mean it's got to sell off at some point. As long as it's not too much. Like I said, I'll be happy if we keep half of this. So. Yeah.
No, I'm sure we'll see hopefully some kind of decent.
It'll probably drop a little bit and then pop back up a little bit and then
let me see here.
Bob. Yes, Ted probably bought a share of NIO. That's the big joke in our Discord, if you guys are wondering. It's hilarious.
Oh, excuse me.
$50 tomorrow, then a pullback. I mean, we could. If we don't pull back tomorrow, I mean, it's got to happen at some point. Maybe it'll be all green until July 1st, and then it pulls back. But I mean, I don't see us losing everything we gained today. I don't think it's gonna be that big of a pullback. But there's got to be a little bit. There's gonna be profit taking for sure at some point.
Oh, we got Robbie Stonks in the chat.
Robbie, what's up? Yeah, I'm expecting probably like a 3% pullback, but maybe 5 max. That's max, unless something just in the government came out about inflation or something ridiculous. But
I would like to see a 1 or 2%. Nothing drastic, just a typical pullback. Oh, let me see here. I always call NIO a piece of crap when she revs. Hey, easy there. That's our baby here. Okay.
New all-time highs in my portfolio. I'm pumped. Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. Yeah, I'm sitting pretty good today. Yeah, Stardust, exactly. That's something it seems like a lot of people don't understand. They just think that the stock can be green day after day after day, and then they get mad when there's a pullback or a red day, and they say the stock sucks, and I don't understand it. But yeah, it's definitely healthy for a pullback. If a stock is always going up day after day, like 9%, like that's not good. It's gonna tank back down to nothing. So yeah.
Quick, someone make a delisting video so we can get the sale going. Oh, I'm sure that'll happen. I'm sure it'll happen.
Yeah. It amazes me how many people are still terrified of NIO getting delisted. Like I just got a comment on a video last week about the whole delisting stuff, and I guess everyone's fear mongering about getting delisted is working because
I don't understand that either. Because in order for the stock to be delisted, they have to not follow like the regulations and rules for 3 consecutive years.
Yeah, but that's not the thing that everyone's worried about. They just think because the tensions with U.S. and China that they're just gonna stop allowing Chinese stocks to be in the U.S. market.
Can they do that? Like, is that even legal?
I mean, probably
it's the government. They can do whatever the hell they want.
But I don't see that happening. Like Alibaba's been on the market since I think 2014, 2013, something like that. Like, I mean, I don't see them going anywhere. It's just ridiculous. I honestly haven't really looked into Blink for a while.
Me personally, I'd rather hold ChargePoint over Blink.
Yeah, but ChargePoint for sure.
FUD. That's exactly right, Anthony. FUD is what it is.
Yep. I like ChargePoint, and SunPower is actually starting to move back up. They're up over 40-some% now since they started moving back up. But yeah, ChargePoint is my main one. Why is Amazon weak today? I honestly don't really follow Amazon that much. Yeah, it kind of went up and then it's been slowly going down. A lot of tech stuff, though. I guess if you want to call Amazon tech, they're kind of tech. They're like tech, but also e-commerce at the same time.
We can
like Amazon and Salesforce for me are only up like 1.5 or 1.3%. DraftKings is only up 1.5% for me. Cloudflare where'd it go? Yeah, Cloudflare 1.2. So a lot of the like strictly kind of tech stuff is barely up, but then like the EVs are mainly what's blasting off today.
So I'm looking at the heat map right now on FinViz. So it looks like a lot of people are getting out of, at least right now, just today. Looks like a lot of people are getting out of the energy sector, financials, medical industries, utilities. It looks like definitely a lot of not EV. Definitely a lot of technology is starting to go up.
Yep, everyone's starting to buy back in.
Semiconductors are booming.
Oh yeah. I mean, I have Teladoc and it's still up 3% today, so I'm happy with that. Can't complain.
Right. Yeah, so definitely a lot of back and forth in the market today, so
yeah, I think a lot of people are just starting to buy back in. NIO's slowly going down. Same with AMC. So we might see what happens here. If it starts going back.
It was a good run, guys. It was a good run. Yeah, I mean, I still won't complain if we finish at 7% up for the day. That's still fantastic. Right, I'll take it. I just want to say hi. Well, hello. Let me see. But yeah, hopefully, I mean, here's a pullback that I guess if you're looking to buy and like your money's burning a hole in your pocket. Right. Maybe we'll see like a little dip like we did this morning and then it turn around as ricochet right back up. Yeah. You guys holding NIO? Yeah. Nope, sold yesterday. We're not selling this thing. Yeah, we're definitely holding for a while. Definitely holding for a while. Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, it looks like a lot of AMC's pulling back a little bit. AMC's pulling back quite a bit. Yeah. Keep going back and forth whether or not to sell AMC, but yeah. Oh, let's see here. Yeah, Bob, I agree with that. I'm expecting a pullback, and then on top of that, it might go down after their June delivery numbers come out. Even though it's going to be good news, it'll probably go down. It's usually what happens. Yeah, there's got to be a pullback some point this week.
Just how much is it going to go up before that pullback, though? It's hard saying. Always dollar cost average is what we do.
The hype behind AMC is over. I mean, I don't want to say it's over, but I think it's to the point where it's doing exactly like it did back in the beginning of the year, where people got sidetracked with all these other stocks. People get on Wall Street bets just to try to pump up some random stock. And now all of a sudden everybody's like, oh, well, maybe I can get rich if I can pump my stock. So then,
right, let's pump up Wendy's and
right. Like I don't understand half of the logic that goes in there, but
yeah.
Let's
so
see.
We'll see. The only reason I haven't sold AMC is because it's been holding at this level. If it was, just straight tanking, then yeah, I'm not just gonna sit there and hang on to it. But yeah, it's been holding, which I'm kind of surprised since everything else has been being pumped up lately.
Right. I live in Vegas. I used to gamble a lot. Now that I found a stock market, I have not gambled. I mean, it's kind of like gambling, except you can make your money back.
Yeah. Thomas, I mean, I agree. I mean, it's about the money and about the message for me, but
I mean, I would say it's about the message, but like, it's also about the money too, because people obviously people are in it to like. I feel like a lot of people are only in AMC for the hype and the money. They don't care about the message. They just want,
sure,
they just want the money.
Right. I think 90% of the people wouldn't be buying. If the thing was you could buy AMC to send a message to them, but you wouldn't make any money from it, 90% of people wouldn't buy it. They're only buying it because you could make hundreds of percent.
Right.
But yeah. I mean, even though we're sending a message, they're still screwing us by, what's it called? They buy the shares on the
the dark pool.
Dark pool, yeah. So I mean, this thing could be way higher. So I mean, no matter what, they can do whatever the heck they want and get away with it. So yeah,
if it's above 50, it's hold. Right.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those things where it's like, I don't know, I kind of back and forth on it. I actually think the message behind it is a good thing, but we need the people behind the message as well to make it be heard. So,
right. Yep. NIO 50 today. Well, a little while ago we thought NIO was gonna hit 50, but we will see. If it holds about 49, I'll be happy though. It bounced off 49 there and started coming back up. But yeah, we were thinking, I don't know, half hour ago, we thought NIO was gonna hit 50 today, but we'll see. I don't think it'll hit 50, but who knows? It could blast off to 50. It seems like the weed sector has always had a big short interest, like Sundial and everything. It seems like that's always getting pumped.
Well, so this is another problem I have with, as I call people, and I'm not calling anybody out in chat. It's just like I see it a lot on Reddit. I call a lot of these new investors COVID investors, where they just kind of picked it up. They're trying to make a little bit of money because they're sitting at home for 6 months, and I think a lot of people see short interest and they see the numbers through the roof, and then they're like, "Oh, short it. Let's run this up. Let's show them who's bought." And it's not like that.
Yeah, there's a lot of new people into investing, and they don't really understand how this actually works, is my opinion.
Right.
And they seem to be like the instant gratification type, where they want 50% today. and if they don't see that, then the stock sucks. So
right.
Yeah.
Right. So it's just, you got to be careful. You got to be careful. Don't buy everything because it has a huge short interest, and don't buy everything because people are saying, hey, it's being shorted, let's run it up. Like, just use a little bit of common sense. It goes a long way. Just be careful. You know, it's your money. Nobody, and I've said this before, nobody's going to care if you're caught holding the bag at the end of the day. I've seen multiple posts on Reddit of people like, hey, you guys coming back for me? I bought into GameStop at $495. You guys coming back? Like, no, no one's coming back.
Yep. Nobody cares.
And there's nothing wrong with like buying into certain stocks, but me personally, I try to avoid the hype stocks. Like I threw a little bit at AMC, but like that's money I'm willing to lose.
I'll throw a little bit of money into, you know, something that's being pumped up, but you got to know when to get out. You can't just sit there and hold it forever, just hoping that you make more and more money. Like, you got to get out at some point before it tanks.
Right. I plan on holding SNDL for a long ass time. The business model is great and managed by smart people with plenty of experience. Reddit attention is just I mean, yeah, exactly. I think weed stocks, there's going to be a couple of weed stocks that are going to be, you know, the centerpiece of the industry. You obviously, just the more that it's accepted and the more that it's legalized, the better it's going to get. Yeah. So, you know, SNDL could be that company, and with the fact of Reddit pumping it up, yeah, that could be a good thing.
Shout out to High Tide. I'm in High Tide. Speaking of coming back, NIO on the rise again. Yep, if I'm looking over to, you know, this way, it's because I'm looking at my other monitor that has all the stock charts and stuff on it.
Dude, that RSI doesn't lie.
Yeah, it's coming back.
That RSI does not lie, man. Look, it was down here. Obviously down here at the bottom of that dip. Does not lie. RSI is one of my favorite trending tools.
Oh yeah, I mean, for sure.
New NIO tweet. Did they tweet something? We'll pull it up and see if they tweeted anything. Also, if you guys aren't subbed to the channel, hit that sub button. Appreciate all the support today. We really do. There it is. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Let's see here. With NIO's success in China, it was time for international expansion with the NIO ES8. Received the green light to be sold in Norway.
Yeah, that's not new news, though.
Yeah.
That's been out for like a week or two. But, I mean, either way.
That's still really big news that NIO's getting, obviously, the green light to be sold in Europe. But like Chad said, yeah, we talked about that in a video a couple weeks ago.
Tom, diversified portfolio, EV, keep the conviction. I mean, Mike knows all about that.
Oh, trust me, I do know about that.
Yeah, all about that EV.
No, dude, I bought into Peloton back way before all this COVID crap started. I bought into Peloton right at the peak. And you can't make this shit up. You cannot make this up. It literally sold off the moment I hit submit to buy the stock. Yep. And it dropped like 10-15% throughout the next like month. And I'm like, all right, I'm done. I sold out, and yeah, now I can't even stand looking at Peloton.
That's a lesson on buying hype stocks.
But see, at the time, it's like I didn't think Peloton was hype.
I mean, I
didn't think it was a hype stock. Like, Peloton's like a solid business. Wasn't really thinking like to me, it wasn't an AMC situation. But I mean, now they're doing all right. It's just, it just sucked. Oh, let's see here.
Check out ASTS.
ASTS.
Bob, I don't think diversification means what you think it means.
Let's see here. ASTS Space Mobile.
I haven't looked into that one.
I've never even heard of it, to be honest.
Yeah.
There's millions of stocks on this market.
Right.
I mean, let's see here. The first place I usually go when people are like, hey, look at this stock, is Tip Ranks. To tell me if it's even worth the time to like look into. That's not what I want. ASTS. Oh, they don't have any data on it. Looks like it's kind of relatively, you know, kind of starting to get attention from the last year or so.
Yeah, Palantir I think will be a good one, definitely long term. I'm diversified too in NIO and in Tesla. Hey.
Let's see here. Peloton eats babies. Let's see here.
Supposedly UAV is unmanned aerial vehicle.
Right.
Hang on, where did I just read that? That said, where'd it go? I just read it and I don't know where it went. Aerial vehicle that does not carry a human operator. I lost it. I'll have to look into it.
I mean, it's up 3.7% today.
Yeah.
It's on a nice little tear as well.
And NIO wanted to get back up to 49.50, but then it started going back down again.
Let's see here. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, it's literally testing that same exact spot.
Yeah. CCIV is holding nicely. It's just pretty much sideways. AMC's going down though, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, that's fine by me. I'm not too concerned about AMC. I really need CCIV to rip though. I don't need that one to keep tearing.
Tom, so we talked about this a little earlier. So I'll just re-say what I said earlier. So William Lee, for a while now, has been saying that the chip shortage has hit the peak for them in May. And then there was an article saying that the chip shortage in general peaked in May. So it wasn't just William Lee saying that. And then the biggest thing with concrete evidence, in my opinion, is the huge chip plant in Japan that supplies the world with almost 1/3 of the chips, which is just crazy. Like we've said before, 1/3 of the world's chips coming from one factory. They had that fire in May or March, I forget. But they're back up to 100% capacity now, as of a couple days ago. So they're going to be pumping out chips like crazy. They said that they were going to start shipping them like a month from now, or be back up to 100% of their shipping in a month from now. So yeah, I think the chip shortage is definitely coming to an end. I know there was a lot of fear being pushed out saying it was going to last another 12 months. Well, I think it started 9 months, and then they've said 12 months, and then someone really went for it and said 2 years, which is just nonsense. But yeah, the chip shortage for sure is coming to an end. It's still going to be a shortage for a little while, but it's definitely only going to get better from here.
And didn't you said that plant was back up and running, right?
Yep. Yeah, they're back up to 100%. That's the main thing, really. Let's see. Yeah, it's definitely at the end of the shortage, or the shortage in general is what was keeping pretty much everything down, and we didn't really think the shortage was going to start getting better till the end of summer. That's why we were saying that we didn't see anything really start to recover till the end of summer, but the chip shortage didn't really last as long as we thought it was going to be, so that's why everything's starting to move back up. Bob, see you later. Had to mow the grass. All right, see you later.
I need to do that too. Grass ain't gonna mow itself.
Right, yeah, I need to mow the front yard for sure. But yeah, Tom, not just EVs, but Ford, GM. Yeah, Volkswagen just, I don't know, a couple weeks ago said they had to cut production by 30% in some of their factories because of chip shortage. Yeah, I mean, it affects everything. It affects any electronics really. I ordered something for my boat and it's 8 months. Well, I ordered two things, and one thing just kept getting pushed back every month. They just said, "Oh, it'll be available next month." It was just back ordered everywhere. And the last update I got was July. The end of July is when it was going to be in stock. And then the other thing, they said it was an 8-week back order, turned into a 10-week back order, turned into a 12-week back order. So we'll see if it gets pushed back another 2 weeks. But I mean, even it doesn't matter what it is. Any electronics really are all behind. So it's definitely not just EV stuff or just vehicle stuff in general. It's really anything. Yeah, NIO doesn't seem to know what it wants to do right now.
Yeah, it's kind of up and down right now.
Yeah. But if we hold above 8% for the day, that'd be fantastic.
NVIDIA and NIO collaboration, or how are they connected, or how do they connect? It has something to do with their what is their LiDAR or something like that, or I know they obviously has something to do with their chips. I can't remember right off the top of my head. But yeah, NVIDIA does make chips for NIO, or NIO's buying chips from NVIDIA.
Martin, yeah. Yeah, we ordered furniture for our house like in March, and we just got it like 2 weeks ago. So like everything is back ordered, just ridiculous amounts. It's dumb.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on my mattress to come that we ordered 3 weeks ago.
Right. Yeah, one of my friends ordered a bunch of stuff, and she's been waiting over 6 months now for it. I wanted to get something, and they say that it's a 20-week delivery window. They're behind 20 weeks, which is nuts.
Ooh, yeah. So living in Hawaii, that's gonna make it even longer.
Yeah, that doesn't help anything. But yeah, either way, there's a shortage of everything.
Stardust, I believe it's possible for NIO to become popular. I mean, look at all the other foreign car companies, like Toyota and Mitsubishi and stuff. Like, they're still Honda. They're still relatively popular. So
I mean, they're the most if you look at like the top 5 vehicles, at least last time I looked, the top 5 vehicles sold in the U.S., they're all foreign cars.
Right.
Last time I looked, at least.
I think they're gonna have to come over and have like a solid presence. They're gonna have like, a quality car. You can't like. Most people, I guarantee if you went around the United States and asked a bunch of people, what do you think of stuff that comes from China? They're going to say cheap and garbage.
Yep.
So you're going to have to, keep that high quality, product in order for it to become popular. And it's got to really run with Tesla and possibly Lucid and all the other auto EVs here in the States. Yeah. So.
Yep, for sure.
Oh, let's see here. All right, guys. Well, I think we're going to wrap up stream here in the next minute or so. We've been going for an hour and a half. We wanted to get on here with the hype of NIO running up. We may do another stream tomorrow. We're not quite sure. We'll talk about it off stream to find out if we're going to do another one. If not, I'm sure we will definitely do one on Friday afternoon. That's the next day that I'm off of work. So, but yeah. Hopefully NIO continues to run. We're going to be releasing another video here at about anywhere between 4 and 6 o'clock tonight. So to get the notifications on that, all you have to do is sub to the channel, hit the sub button, and hit the notification bell if you guys aren't already subbed to the channel.
Martin. Yeah, if you're not already, yeah, hit that sub button. Thank you, guys.
Right, if you get Keanu Reeves to do some ads, that would be awesome. That would be funny.
Guaranteed sales.
NIO to the moon. That's right, Anthony. Yeah, thanks for being here, guys. We appreciate you guys hanging out and being active in chat. It makes the live stream go a little bit easier, and it makes it much more interactive when you guys talk as well, so we're not staring at a screen. really hard to stream when no one says anything. So
yeah, for sure. We definitely like, you know, having conversation with all you guys, answering, you know, not just NIO questions or whatever. So yeah.
Yeah, we'll do like we did today. We'll put up we'll basically say, hey, we're going live at this time. You'll just see it in like I think you see it in your subscriptions on YouTube, like that little subscriptions section. You'll see it in there as well. So we'll try to do it a couple hours in advance if we decide we're going to go up. But yeah, so I think that's going to wrap it up. So again, thank you guys so much for being here. We appreciate all the support you guys have given us so far. And like we say at the end of every video, we'll see you guys in the next video.